Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Sapiens. I'm the Radio Man 03. It is awesome to have you along. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. I'm just about done with this cold. Just about. Last night was my first night of sleeping all the way through. I'm out picking up our people. What are you doing way out here? You told me to come out here and get these things, Radio. I did. Got a bunch of oranges out here. He's going to want to sleep the night outside. I don't care. That's fine. We'll let him do what he's doing. I think he's lost. I'll be honest with you. I think he's lost. I'm going to go ahead and click on him. I'm going to bring him back up to our place. He's been down there for a couple of days from what I can remember. Do that, and let's get things moving. We have an issue. We have a mammoth herd coming towards the base. There are 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4... and 5. And there's looks like a dead one out here too that just turned into a pile of goo. They're coming. Now, my first thought was throw up some walls real fast to see if we could stop them from getting to us. But to be honest, I've not seen much fighting with the mammoths. So I thought we'd give it a whirl and see what happens. Is that guy coming? Looks like he's working his way here. Yeah, it's going to take him a tick to get over here. That's okay. We'll let him keep coming. So, sun's coming up. Those two spent the night outside. They're not going to be too happy about that. But we got those guys coming. Now, I'm curious. We'll talk about the upgrades I've made to the building and everything. I'm curious how many spears I have. I have 10 spears at the moment. Let's go ahead and craft up some more flints, stone spearhead, flint spearheads. Let's do another 10 of those. Awake-a uppa. You got trouble coming your way, buddy. Let's craft 10 of those. And then I'm going to have them craft 10 of the stone spear. Oh, we don't have that. Find a craft a required item. I don't have that yet. So they need to do a flint spearhead before I can even get them to start doing flint spears. So that little girl is going to come over and get started on that. We've been hunting alpacas. I expanded this a little bit. I moved the walls out just a hair. So this eventually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this over into a sleeping building, and then we're going to build a new storage house over here on this piece of land. I have been kind of working the land out a little bit, and you can see I've done some digging through here. So I'm kind of flattening this out a little bit just so we can have some space to put some housing in. So what I thought I'd do is build another one of these, probably 2-story, and turn it all into storage. And then we'll take this one and either tear it down or do some other work to it to make it into living quarters for these guys. So you can see what I've got in here. I've got stone. I've got a little bit of hay. Not much hay at all. Tons of flint. A bunch of clay. We got alpaca meat cooked and alpaca meat sitting there waiting to be cooked. Also chickens. Here's some sand. So I've got a bunch of stuff going here. I just, it's a little unorganized at the moment. The farms have just now started to produce some food for us. So I'm thinking what I could do is maybe send out a couple of guys to go hunt one of these mammoths and see what happens. How many spear hunters do I have? I figure if I send out 4 or 5 spear hunters at once, that might be a good idea. So let's go inside F2 and see what we've got for spear hunters. I think I've only got, there's one. Spear hunting. Lakin, I'm going to put you on spear hunting. Take you off the mining. Who else could we put on spear hunting? And then I'm looking for people who don't have a lot of jobs right now. Spear hunting, that's a child. We can't make a child go out there. Okay, let's take you off of basic building, and we'll put you on spear hunting too. That's 3 spear hunters now. Melee, spear hunting, and we'll take you off of music. I'm trying to give them not quite 6 jobs to do. Anybody else in here have an interest in spear hunting at the moment that I should see? It looks to me like they're all going to have to learn some of this. Latina, spear hunter, number 5. And we'll take you off of basic building as well. That gives me 5 spear hunters. I'm wondering if 5 spears is going to be enough to kill these guys. And you can also go to spear hunting. and I'll take you off of diplomacy. Okay, so I've got 5 spear hunters now. Now, that doesn't mean they know how to do it just yet. So how far out is this first mammoth? I'm going to see what happens. Let's send them out to hunt. Only one person's going to go, huh? Well, there's another guy right there. Okay. Maybe 2 of you? I'm thinking the mammoths might kill him. We'll see. This is our closest target. The rest of them are kind of hanging back a little ways. Matter of fact, it seems like we've lost one. We had 5. Now there's only 4 mammoths here. Here they come. We got somebody over here thinking about it. I've got them hunting over there too. I think that's the problem. Is they're working on a couple of alpacas or chickens or something. Let's see what happens here. I thought about putting a small wall up, and then I thought, you know what? Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. These guys look tuckered out. They're not very happy right now. Boink. Oh, he missed completely. Come on, you guys. Yeah, he's learning, so he doesn't even know what he's doing. That mammoth is coming at us. He threw it at the spear again and missed. He missed as well. I'm not sure where he's going. Okay, I think we had a connection. No, he still has not connected with anything yet. Hurry up, dude. Get to your spear. Talk about taking the long way. Did he actually stick it with a spear that time? It doesn't... it's hard to tell if he did or not. He missed again. They are not very good at this. Oh, careful. Watch it. Okay, they don't attack unless they're hit, it looks like. Uh-oh. Run, little dude. Oh, he hit him with that. He hit him with that. Get over there. Okay, let's get them out of there. Let's get a couple more spears. Matter of fact, I want these guys to come home. If I could do this, I could probably expand this out to them. Yes, select. I want you guys both to move back to here. I think I'm out of spears. They threw all 10 spear. Really? Did you guys leave spears out here in the ground? They do that. I noticed that. They throw the spears and they don't go pick them up every now and again. And it's kind of a... well, it's a bad thing. You don't want spears just laying around. Either that or those spears have broken, and that's not going to work. So what's going on here? Why am I not making more spearheads? Oh, she probably already made them. So can I make the spears now? Flint spears. There we go. Let's make another... let's make 20 of those. There you go. We have 20 flax twine, so that's good. We've got sticks as well. Let's grab these guys. Grab these guys, and we'll move them back over here too. Okay, everybody's coming home. Go get something to eat, you guys, and then we're going to come back out and try to get this mammoth. This one guy's coming out here. There's far closer mammoths to be hunting, but this one's taken the most damage so far, so I'm hoping maybe one more spear will be the trick. Are you going to be my best hunter for spearing? Like I said, I've never had them hunt a mammoth before. I don't know what it takes to get the job done. I'm not quite sure why he's so slow. He's either exhausted or, I don't know, maybe hungry a little bit. I don't know. Oh, there we go. All right, beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and 5 spears. Let's gather those spears up. Let's butcher that guy. And we'll wait until some more spears are made, and then we'll go take out another mammoth. You are going to get yourself killed over here. I'm going to move you back over to here. Let's get you out of there. Someone's going out here to butcher, hopefully, this mammoth. Beautiful. Okay, good. Good. Okay, so that's working. Just so you know, also I found that the stuff is growing a lot slower, it seems like, and on this just regular soil, it's not rich soil. So I feel like that is something that is definitely it's slowing us down a little bit in terms of how fast we can get things going. However, this stuff is now starting to produce. The raspberries should be coming up here shortly, and that'll be good. Let's see what we get for a mammoth over here. Got a child coming out here as well. I've not taken on any new villagers. I decided the ones we have I'm going to keep for a little bit and not let any new ones in. The kids are all coming out. Just occurred to me that this is actually floating in the air. Okay, one of the children's coming out to grab that. Yeah, she's coming out to get that. Okay. And these guys are butchering this up, which is great. Okay, fantastic. We'll let them get those spears put away, and then I'm going to direct them to go ahead and hunt that one next. Grab that there spear. There you go. Hunt that thing. There you go. One more. Come on, buddy. The shot that counted was made by this fella right here. Very good. Butcher him, and we're good to go. One more mammoth out there. I don't think we have to worry about that guy. We had one die out here. It's getting dark. I can't really see. Yeah, okay. That's cool. All right, so 4 out of the 5 mammoths we killed. Or 3 out of the 5 mammoths we killed. So I think what I have to do is tell them, look at this, right in camp. I love it. This game is really very relaxing, a lot of fun. I wasn't sure what we were going to be expecting there. We had a couple of people get hurt. Now, we should be able to learn how to cook the mammoth meat as well. Right now we have alpaca meat. Yeah, so let's go ahead and right-click on the alpaca meat. And we'll say we want you to cook mammoth meat. We'll have her cook, let's do 10 pieces for now. There we go. Mammoth meat should feed them for quite some time. I believe it actually says how long it does feed them. I think 1 alpaca meat feeds a family of 5, but look at this. Holy crap, man. We got the mammoth meat rolling in. Yes. Get some chicken meat. All right, good deal. We're looking good food-wise, at least in the meat category. But we don't have any other food other than that. So let's go ahead and see about the orange trees. What do we have here? There we go. We're going to bring all the oranges in. Let them harvest that stuff so they get hungry. We had a couple of close calls with food where they ran out of food and that stuff had not grown yet. So it got kind of close. But then I managed to get them to go out to an orange tree here and there, and they were able to keep themselves. They survived. 2 of our oldest villagers are gone. They both have died of old age. Well, with that taken care of, I guess what I could do is probably lay out my next building that I want to do. And again, like I said, I want to do another longhouse like this, but I think I'll make it 2-story. Put a fire pit down in kind of the middle for the cooking, and have food storage in there, along with maybe beds on the 2nd floor. Something like that. So let me get started on something like that, and I'll come back with you. But we're going to go ahead and use the wood stuff. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hit pause. I'm going to do that. I want this out a little ways from the house, from that building there. So if I do that and I do that, that's going to give me a nice space right here. That puts me a little bit close to this, though. If I dig that out, and that out, what's it say about this? Add torches, okay, or daytime. Okay, gotcha. We'll do that one right there. I'm going to dig those out right there and see if that doesn't give me a little more flat space in here to do some more building on. I think I'm going to take that out of there, that out of there, that one, and that one. That should bring all this land down pretty flat. And then what I could do is I can come up here and I could scrape this off, and I could keep scraping back this way and just taking it down layer by layer, and that will work. Alright, I'll come back. They've got quite a bit of work to do before they're even going to be ready to do any kind of building. What do we got going on here? Can't split into logs. Okay, it needs logs to do that, right. We're not going to worry about that. We've got a little bit of wood going on here. Changing my mind a little bit. It's still nighttime. I'm going to go ahead and build just a little square hut like this. I'm going to get the grass out of there and all that good stuff. It's going to give us a little bit of grass. And then tomorrow they'll move this down, and we can add to this if we want to or not. But I think this might not be a bad little space to get their beds out of this straw hut over here and get that torn down. And I think what I'm going to put over here, well, we can actually extend the landscape here and make this more of a flatter area, bigger flatter area for this upper part. And then I've been working here, you can see, to kind of give us another stretch of land that's going to be flat here. For other building. But we are going to need to start thinking about getting the kilns up and running and get them to learning the brickwork. Matter of fact, maybe I can actually do that. Let's see. Okay, I can have them make these things and then I can have them study them. So let's do one of those. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to have them make a mud brick. Let's craft those. Let's get that started, and then we'll get a kiln too. The kiln, I thought we'd make our own building for it, so that we've got like this kiln room with a couple of kilns, so they can produce bricks and all that good stuff for us. We got somebody going out here to butcher. I hope. Yes, they are butchering this mammoth right here. Very good. The other one kind of went over here on the other side of the hill and dozed off for the night, but now it's wandering off, so that's fine. That's good. We successfully defeated the mammoth herd that was coming towards us. I don't know what happened to the one that was here. There were 5 over here, and one of them just... Oh, here comes another herd, though. Here comes another 5 mammoth right here. So now we know what we have to do to deal with them. Just making sure I don't have spears sitting out here. I don't think I do. Looks to me like they've picked them all up, and I've got them making more spears at the moment. I've got more pine trees. I put more pine trees over here in this rich soil to see if they grow faster than the ones over here in just the regular soil. So we'll see, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be the case. And what do I have here? What's the problem? Oh, hay. I don't have any hay. Okay, so let's go like this. And let's do the box select, and I'm going to go ahead and do... Sure. There we go. We'll do that. That way they can clean all that stuff up and get some hay back in here. They are working on this. What nice about this is we have wood floors now with the wood, so they can make split log floors with the wood. We don't have a wood roof though, which I thought was kind of unusual. There's the thatch still, but there is no wood roofing. So once we get the furnace up and running, there is a clay tile roof that we could do. But again, it doesn't look like what we can open up. It's always going to be the thatch because the clay... Yeah. What is this? Split log steps, 2x3, single floor. Okay, gotcha. Well, we've got that stuff there already learned. Yeah, this is the biggest roof we have available to us right now in the game, and that's the thatch one. Otherwise, your buildings have to be relatively small, it looks like, with just this regular old roof like this. Oh, this is the split log roof. Okay, but see, that's my problem, is that we have this option for us. Otherwise, you got to go with this guy, and it's only one block wide. So I was kind of disappointed about that, but you know, there's changes coming to the game. The other thing I noticed too is that the wood is showing yellow on the ends here. These benches are very handy for them. They like the benches. I'm going to throw a bench out here. Some place for them to sit. Put one there. And we'll put one right here. I'm not sure why this stuff is yellow. We'll put a couple out here too, along the path. That way if they need to take a rest, they can do that. We'll do that right there. Okay, the next thing we're going to have to do is make sure they have the supplies they need in order to build these. So we're going to have them come out here, and let's go ahead and do that. And back to radius. Oh, let's just have them chop them all down. There we go. That should get that house hopefully up and running. We have axes, right? Yeah, we've got plenty of axes, and we have plenty of spears now. Oh, you know what I think I'm out of is pickaxes now. Let's go ahead and do the flint pickaxe heads. Spear. We'll do these. Let's go 10 of those. And what are you missing? Needs a flint spearhead. Okay, so then I need to make you make my flint spearheads. Let's do another 10 of those. And then you, mud brick. What do we got? Nobody's got the pottery roll. Okay, so I got to give them somebody a pottery roll. Where do I have another crafting area set up? I guess that's all I have at the moment. Okay, so let's go ahead and do. Let's make another crafting area. Put it right there. Give them a second just to put that together real fast. There we go. And then let's go ahead and have you make the actual what was I doing? The pickaxe, right? The flint pickaxe. Stone pickaxe. Okay, we can't make that one yet either. Apparently they have to do the flint. They have to do the flint pickaxe head before they can actually do this. Okay, so I don't have anybody. Do I have anybody working on the flint pick? He is. He's going to work on that. Okay, so when he gets that done, then I can have him make some more pickaxes, which would be nice. In the meantime, I guess I could have somebody make up a couple of pickaxes real quick so everyone's got a tool to work with. Just make a couple of those. There we go. You do that, and then it's too hay. Okay, so they're still working on gathering that hay. Or it's drying, I should say. There's a lot to keep track of, which is pretty cool. Yeah, there's some hay right there. Okay, so soon, once that dries out, they'll be able to fill up these torches again. I have torches everywhere just so they can, you know, stay busy at night. Looks like we have two pieces of flooring in. And they're working on the other two at the moment. Yeah, they're going to cut through that stuff pretty fast. That's okay. As long as the hut is put together, that would be great. And then I'm going to go ahead and just tell them to go ahead and grab all this grass too. This will grow back as it needs to. What I did was I was grabbing out the stone and then refilling, like I'll dig this out and then refill it with soil so that we have the grass growing, which I'm pretty sure the grass will grow over the top of this stuff anyways, but I just haven't seen that happen yet as far as I know. We are going to need a lot of this hay, though. I could do the expanded thing of, all this area, but let's just do this. We're fine. We're going to need more of this anyways. There we go. Just like that. A nice clean slate to work with. I'm enjoying the game. I really am. If you're looking for something that where you can come in and just kind of relax and have a nice time for an hour or two, this is a really good game for that, I've got to say. I'm enjoying it more than I enjoyed the Going Medieval. Medieval is just a little bit older, I think, and so there wasn't a whole lot of interest in that, where this is brand new, so I thought this would be a good try. Oh, something else I wanted to show you guys. Let's go Q. If we go decorate, I could take and decorate with a log. You could take and place these guys. Hold down, just hold shift. You could put these guys right in here. gives you an option of moving it around, and you can do that, and you can actually come in and hit, well, I gotta hit Z. XYZ moves your... I need you to move, ma'am. Ma'am? You could do this to kind of hide these edges. You have to hit Z every time to stand it back up again. But you could do that. And Z again. Now if you do that, it kind of makes it look nice. It hides that yellow line in there. I don't know where that yellow line came from. I hadn't noticed before this last update. But there is this yellow tinge that, like the back of these boards here, get this yellow tinge. I'm not quite sure if that's because I've got torches in here and it's causing some oddities with the lighting, but it just seems very unusual to me. There we go, perfect, just like that. And now I can come in here and I can tell them to dig this one out, and I can put soil back in here. And then I've got a nice flat piece of ground with just dirt. So we'll do a little landscaping here today. Yeah, that does flatten that out nicely. Okay, good deal. How's my soil situation looking? Those are the pine cones. I should have soil in here, I think. The stone's filling up quick. That's my clay, which is a nice supply of clay. I've got all kinds of wool skins here for making some better beds down the road. You can see these guys rots in a few years inside. So it's inside, which is great. Rots in a few years, so all this stuff is good to go for a while. Rots next year, so we'll be cooking the mammoth meat up and getting that taken care of. Speaking of which, it looks to me like we probably need to cook some more because they have gone through all of that other stuff. Let's go ahead and take mammoth meat and let's do another 20 of those. Let's do 15 at least. There we go, we'll get somebody cooking the food up again. We have 45 in here. The hut's coming together. They've got the roof. The roof is completed. We're just waiting on, it looks like, probably logs for most of the walls. Yeah, it needs logs. Okay, so we're going to have to wait for that to happen. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Look at this. Nice sweep of land here for us to build on. We could probably squeeze half the size of this house back in here. If I were to take this down right here, that would probably be best. I will keep expanding them this way, and then we'll put a wall up here. Here comes the mammoths. They're getting a little bit closer now. But I'm thinking my wall will probably go along here. We'll have a small village encampment here. Anything else I could build now that I've not looked at? So what do we need? Okay, so I need to... Where did they put those bricks? Okay, we've got a problem. Okay, I needed to put some beyond pottery, didn't I? Okay, so let's take a look at the tribe again. Who could I put on pottery? Where are the kids at? I believe the kids can do pottery. It's not her. We have 22 people in the village. There we go. You can do some pottery. We'll get you off diplomacy. Okay, I need one more pottery person. You just the one I put in the pottery. Pottery. Get you off of digging. There we go. Okay, so I got 2 people on the pottery. There we go. You go, girl. You get that figured out. I need pine trees for more wood. Those mammoths got here pretty quick. I'm gonna wait till they're closer though before I send anybody after them to fight. Here goes the final wall. We now have a hut. A wood hut, a wood structure that's going to be a little bit safer for them to be sleeping in. Beautiful, look at that. Just a simple little square hut. The next thing on the agenda is... What did I say? How many people do I have? We got a torch there, we got a torch there. Okay, let's pause it for a second. I need some beds, but I need to know how many people. I've got 22 people in the tribe at the moment. Wool skin beds take 3 wool skins. How many wool skins do I have? Can't look at that. 44, huh? Okay. So let's go back to queue. Let's get them the nicer beds this time around. I think I can get away with that. I think I'll only do 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not all I could do there. So let's go back to queue and let's get the straw ones. Do these guys next. Those mammoths may hang around for quite a while. Just kind of curious to see what they do. So I'm going to leave them alone at the moment for a little while longer. I'm going to put somebody in harm's way, though, because I want to see about getting this filled in with some soil and flatten that land out a little bit more. I gotta say, I kind of enjoy having the mammoth sounds in the background. There you go, guys. There you go. Awesome. Let's go ahead and hunt this one right here. Go ahead, you guys. Go grab your spears and hunt that sucker. I got 3 spears, 4 spears. 4 spearmen going out here. Oh, jeez, he got hit. Get him. There we go, beautiful. Y'all can butcher that guy then. Oh, you already hunted it, sorry. Butcher. We gotta wait for the sun to come up, though. Rise and shine, everybody. Back to work. Let's see, is that brick dry yet? There we go, let's investigate that brick. I think that's gonna help us get to the kiln. Once we do once we have that, then we should be able to build the kiln. And I want to build its own little structure out here for the kiln room. Have 2 kilns going, have storage for clay, sticks, and pottery, and bricks, and tiles. And have that all in the building with it so they don't have to travel far for it. It's just all right there for them. I should be using these bones up for tools too. Do these spoil? No, they don't spoil, so we're good to go there. You guys, in a few years, do rot. Okay, you're fine. Breakthrough complete. Okay, somebody finished studying those bricks. I bet I've got that now. No, I still don't have the kiln. Let's check one of these crafting areas. Needs 1 flax. Oh, there it is right there. Mud brick floor, kiln, mud brick column, mud brick wall. All this stuff is now available to us. Let's go queue. Let's, instead of that, let's go ahead and, where did I have you guys? This will work just fine. Okay, the bricks is all they've done. Investigate items to make a required breakthrough. Okay, so I think I need to actually build that kiln. But that's not what we're going to do next. We were actually going to take all this stuff apart. Deconstruct that, please. All those beds. Oh, yeah, there we go. Who do we got here? She looks relatively young. Wants to join the tribe. Wants to join the... Okay, let's do that. Let's go ahead and take these 3 in. It's been a while since I've accepted any new tribal members because our folks have been having babies. And the ratio of babies to the deaths in the village, which we've only had 2 that I'm aware of, that I noticed from elders. The rest of them have joined the tribe. They've joined the tribe. All of them have joined the tribe. So there we go. We got a few more workers now. We'll just let them get busy doing whatever it is they're going to do. So awesome. Lots of sticks now. Okay, so next thing I want to do. No, I don't want to cut down my coconut trees. Yeah, let's chop those down. Here we go. Nice. And I'm actually going to take this off of... I'm going to turn that off and just have them put the logs out. Get those logs put out here. We did pick a log area, didn't we? Storage area for logs, yeah, right there. So I'm going to have them just do the logs. Oh, we've got a few beds left here, too. There we go. Yeah, we've got quite a few plankages made. I think next episode what we're going to do is we're going to probably build another little hut. But I'd really like to work on that kiln and get that up and running. But the other thing I'd like to do too is, see how the log cleans that up really nice? This is how it looks without the log, and this is how it looks with the log. It really kind of finishes off that look, I think, of just a nice structure. Here's a doorway that's completely done. I like that. It looks nice. And when the grass grows back up here, it looks even better. On the corner and stuff too. Just gets rid of that, chip-looking area there. It's this unfinished wood side of it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, I would appreciate it very much if you take a second to hit that like button for me. Comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day. And I do look forward to talking to you again next time.